Hi guys, it's Andy from mcfcfantv, and this is just a very quick update on what's just happened. And Liverpool have been beaten 3-1 by Leicester City. So the question is today, does that put them finally out of the title race? Bit of a different thing, because it's not so much about Man City today per se. It's about somebody who is the current champions of the Premier League, and I think today's result may have been the final nail in the coffin, because I think if they won today, you probably look at it and think, oh, there's still a chance. There's still a chance, and don't forget, we've still got to play Spurs today, and we could drop points, or we could lose against Spurs 5:30 kickoff. But yeah, it was trying to do something a little bit different, because there'll be no watch along. I'm going to watch the game because I think it's a very important game. We might be back later for a post-match, so stick around and watch that. But on the Liverpool thing, I do think finally, I said it the other day, I do think I thought it was difficult after City beat Liverpool 4-1. Well, demolished them in the second half 4-1, but I thought that's probably the end. Probably the end. Still gave them a little bit of a squeak of coming back and not going on a massive run. But I think today, the way they capitulated against Leicester, I think that puts probably one of our biggest rivals out of the title race. I don't know what your thoughts are, but I will show you the Premier League table and look at some of their fixtures coming up as well. So who else? Let's see who's on. This is just going to be a quick one, but we beat Spurs, and that'll definitely be one hand on the title. You reckon? Come out. It's going to be a tough game, I think. Adam Quinn. Hi, guys. How are you, Adam? Hi, Sean. Hope you're well. Hi, Charlie Everett's on. Marshmallow Trains, Liverpool over. He reckons that's it, finished, done and dusted. They are out of the title race. I was just watching some of the I saw sort of parts of the second half, and I saw the end, certainly the last 20-25 minutes of the game, and the way they capitulated was quite frightening. So let's see, Charlie Everett, early for the watch along. No, it's not the watch along, mate. Chris Lindley, hi Andy, how you doing, mate? I'm very good, mate. I'm really good. I just got home, watched a little bit of this second half of the Liverpool game with my lad, and I just thought, I'll do a quick vlog, because I'm going to have a house full with everyone for dinner. With my lads will be here, and my father-in-law is here, so he's in our bubble. So I just thought, I'm not going to be able to do the watch-along, but we might come back with a post-match later after the Spurs game. And I just was watching it and thinking, is that it? Is that probably... Some people might think United, and others might go on a bit of a run. But for me, the biggest threat was Liverpool. And I think today's result has probably finished it for them. Alisson is better than Edison, apparently. Yeah, come on. I mean, it's quite frightening. Will there be a watch-along? No, there won't be. Not today, mate. It's our title to lose, thinks Abdallah. We need to beat Spurs. We do. It's going to be a difficult game. Maybe only if we win today, says AK850. Neil says, a remake of Gone in with the Wind, and it's just happened at the King Power Stadium. Had to beat Spurs now. MCFC Dublin, Ireland. Yes, we do have to beat Spurs, and the team news will be out in about 45 minutes' time. Went on a 5-mile run today. Well done, you, Charlie Everett. I took my lad, my lad, my dog in the fields and in the paddocks earlier, and it was absolutely bitter, and it started snowing, but I think it's just stopped. Come on, City, let's get the 3 points, says Butchers. 4. Ricky Squires, got to say, watching Liverpool lose brings me almost as much joy as watching City win. Yeah, I know. Come on, City, says Lassiel Blur. That's what happens when you sign a bottom league side defender. Well, I think we said it, didn't we, Charlie? We were asking, bought these players and then didn't play them. Well, they played one of them today. I think one of them today. And look what happened. It was quite embarrassing. And poor Alisson is having an absolute mare at the moment. I think we should keep a close eye on Leicester. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Leicester, they're so good on the transition, aren't they? So good on the break, the counter-attack. They are very good, very quick. But I do think if you look at the Leicester team that beat us 5-2, 3 penalties we gave away, and then the previous seasons when they beat us 4-2 that time, we made mistakes. We made mistakes for those goals. That be, Vardy rounding Ederson and things like that. And that's what happened today with Liverpool. Just basic, really stupid errors. And if any team can punish you like that, it is Leicester. Because by all accounts, like I said, I didn't see the whole game, but by all accounts, listening to it and listening to a few of the Liverpool fan channels, they were saying that 70-80% of the game, Liverpool were in total domination of Leicester. But Leicester are a team that can very quickly score 1, 2, 3 goals, as we can be testament to that. Cheddar, how are you, Cheddar? Imagine there were some people who actually thought Klopp is better than Pep. Cheddar, you're spot on, mate. Can you believe that people actually thought that? Quite frightening. I've just checked the weather, and it's meant to be 14 degrees. Yeah, well, I was chatting to Chris earlier, and he said, I said, "Oh God, it's freezing here, and it's 0 degrees, and it's starting to snow." And he said, "Oh, it's supposed to be 12 degrees tomorrow." I looked, and it is. So it's going to be chalk and cheese from today to tomorrow, by all accounts. Didn't play them both because Ben Davies got injured. Oh, did he? Really? What else have we got? Is it your screen or is my screen that's blinking? My screen's not blinking as far as I know. I don't know about that. Sean Fogarty, if Leicester can win the league again, it will be this year. Sky, how Liverpool pulled clever transfer on Kabak. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, isn't it? But if we take a look at the table and where they are, as it stands at the moment, this is the sorry, let me go back and just remove that comment, sorry. And then you can see it. Look where we are. 22 games, City, top of the table, 50 points. Leicester now have got 2 games more than us. Sorry, I've just got a call on here. I won't be able to take it. I'll just send a message. It's my wife. There you go. Leicester, as you can see, 24 games. They're on 46, so they're 4 points behind City. But we've got those 2 games in hand, which means if, and that's a big question, if we were to win them, then we'll be on 56 points. I mean, 10 clear of Leicester. United have got a game in hand on Leicester, so they could jump back up into second. Liverpool there, 24 games. 24 games, they play 40 points. You can see there, loss, win. So 3 losses on the bounce there for Liverpool. But Chelsea have got a game in hand over Liverpool, which means that they could go to 42 points, which puts them into 5th. West Ham are on 39 points, which means and they've got a game in hand on Liverpool, which means if they win that, puts Liverpool into 6th. Then look at Everton to Liverpool. 3 games in hand they've got over Liverpool. They've played 21 games on 37 points. If they were to win their 3 games in hand, they could be on 46 points. They could be right up in 3rd place, which would put them 6 points ahead of Liverpool. Everton, 6 points ahead of Liverpool. Then you've got Tottenham on 22, which means they've got 2 games in hand. Now, if they were to win their 2 games in hand, obviously one of them is against us, that would put them on 42 points. But even if they lost today, puts them on 1 point behind where Liverpool are. And then down, you've got down in Leeds, which that's not going to happen. But you can see with Villa on 3 games in hand, they could be on 44 points if they were to win their 3 games in hand. You're looking at Liverpool could quite easily by the end of this weekend, could be down in 6th, 7th, 8th, and in the next week or so, they could quite easily be in 9th or 10th. I mean, it's absolutely, it's just unraveling very, very quickly at Anfield for whatever reasons that they want to talk about. But it's quite frightening. Lost 3 on the bounce. Wow, yeah. There is an 85% chance that we win the league. United 50, Leicester 40. Liverpool can go 8th with games in hand. Yeah, they could go even lower than that. But I think 9th they could potentially go, maybe 8th. Alex, he's loving it. Good job. They've got 40 points. Should just be about safe. Says BHG. But yeah, it's going to be really interesting if we look at the Liverpool fixtures coming up. Well, the date's still to be confirmed over the Chelsea game. Saturday the 20th, they've got a massive, massive game. Liverpool at home to Everton. And the way Everton are going at the moment, you can see Everton taking 3 points off Liverpool there, which will push them even further down the table. Then they've got a tough away game at Sheffield United before they play Fulham at home, followed by Wolves away. And then they've got Arsenal away and Villa at home. So some tough fixtures coming up where if you look at Everton, the informed team at the moment, they have still got a couple of games to be confirmed against Villa and West Brom. But tomorrow, Sunday, the 14th, Valentine's Day, don't forget your cards and presents for your wife and girlfriends. But they've got Fulham at home. You think that's a winnable game. Then we've got Everton on the 17th, which could be a tough game. Obviously, the Liverpool-Everton game. Then they've got Southampton at home. They've got Chelsea away. And they've got Burnley at home, followed by Crystal Palace at home and Brighton away. So you're looking at Everton there and thinking Everton could quite easily this season finish way above. I mean, not just one, but maybe 2 or 3 places ahead of Liverpool. And I think Liverpool are going to really, really struggle for getting the top 4 this season. I really, really do. Burnley beat Crystal Palace 2-0 at the moment. There you go. Afternoon, Andy. And all, couldn't care about anyone else as long as we keep winning. They won't be able to match us. Absolutely. Yeah. But I was just doing a different video because obviously it's 4:30 before we will get any inkling of today's lineup. There'll be no watch along today. I'm busy with family stuff. So there'll be no watch along. We might do a post match later. But I just thought I'd come on and quickly talk about Liverpool because I think that game today puts Liverpool out of the title race, and it's goodbye to Liverpool. Flop in the mud, says Aditya. So when do you want your present? What present? What present is that? Hello, Sadhul. Hey, Andy Dupes, how you doing, mate? You okay? Alec Johnson is loving it. Hi, Andy. Jamie Shorts on. How are you, Jamie? Hope you're well. Your prediction today is for 2-0 City. Don't forget, go over and check out last night's Friday Night Social. It was really, really good, really interesting. Lots of really good debate, good questions from Ross and Alan and Chris. So cannot wait to see Spit the Dog's face. Yeah, he won't be happy, will he? Go over and check out the Friday Night Social from last night. It was very interesting. Some really interesting erudite sort of questions that got us digging deep into the likes of Phil Foden, Kevin De Bruyne, and looking at the likes of Sergio Aguero and his contracts and forwards and all of those type of things, as well as the Spurs preview. And yeah, Alan, Ross and Chris picked identical teams. I think that's the first time that's ever happened. Mine was a little bit different. I did have Foden on the left and I did have Walker playing as well. But don't forget, go over and look at the YouTube channel. There is a community chat there and it's asking you about your team for today. So go over and give us your team lineup because there will be no live vlog today. Finally, before I go, Andy Diaz has had the most effective defender for props any in the club world. He's been superb, absolutely brilliant. Great show last night. Thank you, Alec. Do you think Kun will score today? I don't think Kun will play. He might start, but I doubt it. I think he might be on the bench. But if he does come on, We said it last night, didn't we? He is just an out-and-out goal scorer. Jordan's on. Hello, Andy, mate. How are you, Jordan? Hope you're well. Yeah, the show yesterday was top-notch. Thank you for that, Dukes. It was very enjoyable. John Walters respects Klopp after losing his mother. I know that feels. Come on, City. Yeah, absolutely. You know, Frank Wizard says, March will be a month that really tests whether we will win the league or not. United, Fulham, Wolves. Oh, we've got them. Yeah, mine, same. But Cancelo for Walker, yes, that's what was the decision last night. It's not happening for Liverpool. Tim Smith is very happy about that. Mind and Motion, how are you? Not spoke to you for ages. Let's hope it's the end and can go play in the Championship like the ladies. Oh, that's harsh, mate. City says, do pay. Are you streaming? No, we're not doing a live vlog today. A live watch along, sorry. Keep up the good content. Thank you very much. Go back and watch the FNS. It's nearly 3 hours long last night because there was just so, and there were about 4 or 5 questions I had to omit from there because there were some brilliant questions. Plus, also the community chat poll. There were 2 questions on there that we didn't cover either. So go over and watch it. It's a long one. Maybe put your headphones in. You're going for a run or something like that, but it's nearly 3 hours long, and there's some brilliant conversation in there. Back-to-back league champions. If you want to become a great team, absolutely. Back-to-backs are not for everyone, it seems, Mucky. Certainly not for Liverpool. Is Ruben definitely playing today? We don't know. Team news will be out in about 35 minutes' time. Pep lost his mum too. Yeah, he did. John Wall says, Sniffles says hello to Sniffles. It will be hard to break down Spurs today. Let's hope Cancelo doesn't get caught out when he's not in position. That's if he plays. We'll wait for the lineup because I had Cancelo, but everyone else had Walker last night on the FNS. 6-3-1, you reckon, Tim? I'll take that. The gap getting bigger. It is, but as long as we win today. Bye, Andy. Be safe. Great live as always. Thank you very much, Tim. City Defo squad. Mucky says that's what we were told by Liverpool and United TV pundits. Cannot wait to see KDB and Aguero back on form. Yeah, well, just shows you where we are currently, and that's without Sergio Aguero back fully fit because, you know, Sergio, what he's like, it takes about 5 to 10 games before he gets up to speed, but he's such a goal poacher, such a brilliant finisher, fox in the box. Wouldn't surprise me if he comes on as a sub if he is in the squad today and maybe gets a winner. But who else on? Liverpool battering Spurs with missing players, you know, absolutely. I think I'd play Cancelo over Walker. We need to go out, attack Spurs because they'll play 10 behind the ball. Yes. Well, I had Cancelo today, but all the lads last night wanted Walker. 4-1 City, you reckon? Bye, Andy. Hopefully we win. And you, mate, thank you for coming on. If we win the quad, I will donate 20 quid. Wow. Well, that will go to Tackle for Manchester, so that'd be well appreciated. John Walters, part of the bus. Jose, yes, but that part of the bus did get them 3 points at their stadium earlier on in the season. Today showed that Liverpool can't cope without Van Dijk. Good luck today, lads. Thank you, Tim Smith. Alex says, if Guerrero's last few games, he was unlucky not to score. He was. But anyway, there's just a quick one. It looks like Liverpool are out of the title race. So Leonard thinks it's going to be 4-0. Wow, there's some very confident ones. I went for a tied 2-1. But we've got to keep going. Jack Lee's on. Good afternoon, Blues. 3-0 today. Yes, let's hope so. Mucky says, Cancelo's 2 players in one offers so much more. It does. Goodbye, mate. Let's hope we win. Absolutely. Let's hope we do. But take care. Enjoy the game. And don't forget, check in with us later. We might have a bit of a quick live post-match with you guys. I don't know who's going to do it, but we'll do something anyway. And don't forget, if you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell icon. That way you'll be notified when we are live. But this is Andy from Man City Fan TV. That looks like one of our closest, who we thought was going to be our closest contenders this year, are out of the Premier League title race. And onwards and upwards for City. It's going to be a tough game. But, you know, you've got to beat the best. And let's hope we get 3 points today. But take care. We'll see you soon. Have a great Saturday. And, yeah, come on, City.